Yo,
what's
we
up,
are
everybody?
back. What was that thing I said before that you laughed at? That it was
You ready to rock?
ready to rock. It's gonna be my new way of starting the show. You guys ready to rock? Guys ready to rock, pod?
My daughter used to play one of the Rock Band, that game Rock Band,
Yeah.
and she would always be like, they would like playing. She would be like, she was young. She'd be like, "Come on, guys! Come on, guys!" Like that's the only thing she knew. Let's go, guys!
Oh, when she did the singing part of it, yeah.
Guys, it's rock, guys.
Yeah, when Justin was little, we had the whole band, the
Yeah.
drum set, the guitar, the vocals. It was,
Yep.
We were all awful.
Yes.
Nah, I was pretty good with the guitar.
You know, you play
Guitar Hero, yeah. But it's a little different.
It is a lot different. You can't play that and think you can go rock with the guitar.
I mean, I wasn't getting to that orange button or whatever that last one was. I was playing, you know what I mean?
Some guys really get, like I used to play with a crew, and like that, my friend Tommy would play the drums and really just like
The drums are hard.
go to town, man.
The vocals are hard too, because
Yeah.
you got like hold notes and you can't hold notes. You're just like,
So you just what you do is like get like, and as long as it stayed in the middle, it didn't sound like the song. You just
Yeah.
wanted to keep.
yeah. Then I would just play at home, just singing. So I like to sing.
Right. Just
You know,
by yourself?
just by myself, just singing into Guitar Hero.
That's kind of sad.
It was sad, but it's what it was at the time. I had Metallica Guitar Hero. That was good.
That was fun.
I knew those songs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's been. I don't think we've done an episode in October yet. I think last week of September was our last episode.
Right.
We've been busy. Yeah, because I think it was right before I went to Harrisburg, PA, which was the first weekend. Or maybe maybe not even that one.
It was
I
2
don't know.
weeks ago.
Was it 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think we did one. We didn't do one last week. We did one the week before, but the problem is we missed 2 weeks before that.
Yeah, we've been listen, man, we apologize, but
Yeah, but
but the good thing is though, we're working a lot. It's because of things we're doing. We're
life,
busy.
Life is busy.
It's not like
And
we're
I've
just
been sick,
lazy.
It's just life. Life sometimes beats you down.
like yeah. Sometimes life just beats you. I've been feeling just I don't know. I'm not sick. I'm anxious more than ever.
Really?
Ah, yeah. But it's a weird one. Now it's like a whole different one.
Right.
It's like used to my anxiety be like I'm like I can't breathe. Like I'm.
Yeah.
Now I got like this hole in my stomach, like you know like that weight you carry on like with loss, whether it be
Yes.
like a relationship or someone dying. I've just been feeling like that for a couple days now.
Right.
But I ain't lose nothing.
Right.
Just
Yeah.
feeling very like so you dive into work. You're like oh let me just focus on something.
Right,
You just feel
right.
better, and then like I stop working or stop doing it. It's like
Yeah.
it's like this impending doom or something, or
Yeah.
or like it's almost like what's weird about it is there's no problem. So typically you're like, this is what's bothering me.
Yes, exactly.
This is what's going on, or there is, and I'm just not honest with myself. Maybe there's just
I'm
something.
telling you, subconsciously. It's why I called you when I called you last week when I was driving. I was like, man, I'm just like anxious, and I have no idea why I'm anxious. I feel like when I used to cut school, and then on my way home from school, knowing my parents knew.
Yeah,
Like I know they know. Like that stomach.
That's
like-
what I've been
like,
feeling.
I'm fucked. When I get home, I'm fucked. I know I am.
yeah. But I did find a therapist. Though I'm gonna start saying.
Oh, that's good.
Finally found one online because I used to go on like my healthcare plan and
Yeah.
look, it just gives you places and names of
Yeah, yeah.
people. There was no like nothing.
Right.
So I Googled, how do you find a therapist?
Okay.
You know, let's ask Google.
Start from
Google,
there.
Start from there. I asked Google if I'm dying.
Oh, you didn't post it on Facebook and ask morons?
No.
Really?
But this webpage said go to Psychology Today. They have like profiles
Right.
of therapists. So you go to Psychology Today magazine, typed in my zip code, gave a list of people. Then you're like, oh, this is my insurance I have. Boom, updates the list.
Okay.
I'm seeing headshots of these motherfuckers, so I know if I want to talk to their face. You know what I mean?
Right,
like, you know.
You want to know if you're talking to one.
Well, like one guy had a baseball hat on in his headshot. I'm like, you can't. I'm not going to you. You're not even dressing for the headshot. Like you're so lazy.
That guy's a down to earth guy.
Yeah, maybe he's a genius, but He'll be the next one if I don't like this guy.
Okay.
I'll be like, all right, I tried no hat guy.
Have to wear like have a mustache.
No, he's got a
and
beard.
monocle.
He's got a beard. No, I liked what he said though. Like he had like I went to his website, and it like it was like frequently asked questions and shit.
Yeah.
And he's like, a lot of therapists like to dig in like your childhood and try and find this underlying trauma. He's like, I like to deal with the here and now.
Exactly.
There's all things I wanted to hear. It's like, yes, please, dude. I don't need to go mining for problems
That aren't there.
Yeah. I just want to. So
Yeah, that's good. When I did my a fourth step with my sponsor, like my last sponsor I had, we did the 7 deadly sins,
yeah,
and he gave me the 7 deadly sins, and he's like, start from today, how this is affecting you today.
yeah. That's what I did
Then
with
we'll
my
go
sponsor.
backwards.
Yeah.
Why start when you're 12 if you don't have issues? Why are you trying to bring something that didn't carry over? Like, find out what's the issue today, and then we'll trace it back to how far it goes.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, so he's back from a conference on Monday, so then we're going to figure out a day.
Oh, nice. And he didn't wear a baseball hat?
He ain't got a baseball hat on.
He ain't got a baseball.
Nah.
Is he going to teach you English?
And I figured I picked a dude because I was like, let me try talking to a dude first. I probably feel more comfortable
Absolutely.
talking to a dude. And
Yeah, I mean, I think that's probably normal anyhow because I think not that you can't, but I think
Yeah.
men-women relationships sometimes there's like this underlying thing that you might be feeling that you don't want to feel.
yeah. And then I found some videos of his that he like put online, like talking about because he also does, inside of being a therapist, hypnosis. And it was kind of funny. He goes, now I know people hear hypnosis like this isn't like comedy club hypnosis,
Which is pretty bad itself.
yeah. He's like, people think you're gonna be clucking like a chicken. I'm like, yeah, I don't want that.
Really? You're not signing up for that?
Joe, what's wrong? I have anxiety and I'm eating seeds constantly. I don't know why. and I only eat seeds on the floor. Apparently, I have to just peck it on the floor. My wife's not happy because I don't clean up after myself. Throw seeds on the floor.
Well, my anxiety's gone.
But my anxiety's. What do you take for anxiety? I throw bird seed on the floor and I peck it with no hands. I don't know.
Seems to focus me.
It may work for you. Yeah. I don't know. My guy had to do some sort of magic first. So I don't know if you could just start eating bird seed.
And then when someone says baseball, I'm in.
Yeah, imagine he could like hypnotize me into like this confident man that I'm not. Just be like coming in like a dick.
But then, like the word is so like a weird word, like crackerjack, and then you say crackerjack, and you're being confident, but then some asshole in the club is like, "Hey, you guys got crackerjacks?"
And I start crying on stage.
What am I doing up here? All this pent up shit for the past 6 months that you haven't felt.
What happened? He's working on a new bit, I think. I got a hole in my chest. So I'm trying. That was a big step. I've never called one.
That's awesome.
That's a big step.
Huge. No, definitely. Just the Googling how to look for is smart.
Yeah, because
I mean that's a step in itself. You like seeking.
yeah,
Doesn't mean that you lock into something. You just knowing that you need something else is the key.
Yeah.
I think that's the key. That's why, I'll bring the steps back into it. Like for people who don't understand the 12 steps, if you read the 12 steps, there's thing and this thing. You don't got to be in any program to understand. The third step is like we turn our will over.
Yeah.
But it's sometimes like just the thought that we need to turn our will over.
Yeah.
Is like the magic potion.
Yeah.
Just the fact that you know that you need some help, seeking help, can make you start feeling better already.
Right. That's what I was talking to KP about it. 'Cause I was told him, I was like, yeah, I've been feeling funky. And he's like, you all right? Need to talk? I'm like, I just want to filter this shit. I want to filter this shit through one of these motherfuckers.
Right.
Get it in a presentable fashion.
Yeah.
And then I'll tell my friends.
Right. Yeah.
Because like I said, I would attempt to tell my friends anything, but I chicken out and tell you an eighth of what I was going to tell you, and then we turn into something else.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's
you
get like this like paranoia, like yeah.
Right.
Like I need someone that has no attachment to me.
Right. Wait, you can be 100% honest.
Just
100% honest.
Just 100%.
This is exactly what I feel. This is what I've done.
Or the fact that I don't know why I feel.
Well, just the fact to be able to say, this is what I've done. I did this.
Yeah.
To avoid that one day, I did this.
Right. Anything.
What? Like, yeah, just something to get it off. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I just be like, I'm curious how it's gonna be. Just like sit down, like, be like, well, Doc, we got a lot of ground to cover. Been putting this off for many years.
He's heard it.
No, I know.
That's the good thing about it. It's like no matter how like dark you think it is and how old it is.
No, not even dark. But I just feel like, so where do we start? Do I leave first? Just like out of here, get a new doctor. Start because I'm feeling very hot right now. Better have water. I'm asking him, I have ice water? Do I bring my own water? I'm sensing cotton mouth.
I'm already parched.
I'm parched, and I haven't even visited you yet. So when I'm uncomfortable,
I got cotton mouth Googling your name.
Yeah, I get cotton mouth.
So are you providing water? Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Do I bring my own water?
Ice chips.
Yeah. Ice chips. Got a fan? You got a fan? A ceiling fan or an oscillating fan? What temperature is your office at? All right, we can start with these problems first. Baby steps.
Baby stepping around the office.
Yeah, it'll be What About Bob?
Yeah, baby stepping. I'm baby stepping.
Oh, I love that movie so much. I'm like, is that what I'm going to become? What About Bob? Yeah. Harassing this guy. Hey, I know you're on vacation, but I can't talk to anybody else.
I'm driving in my car and I started crying.
Yeah.
About what?
I don't know, man. That's your job. Come on, dig in there.
Let's get it.
Dig in there. Get it.
I tell you what's going on.
I want to run away from everything. Why? I don't know. That's why you got books on the wall. That's why you got the thing.
Volume 7, maybe.
Yeah, that's why you framed your degree. Get in there. If I knew, I wouldn't be here. Where's the water?
Is that here?
I think I just finished my water.
Yeah, he started writing notes. He's going to be a 4-bottle of water patient.
Yeah.
4 bottles of water.
He says he's not a clock watcher until he met me. Like, all right, when Joe gets in, when he opens the door, start the clock. Yeah. Ka-ching! Hey, Doc, I got to...
That's good, though, man. That's good.
Yeah. I just told myself I don't want... I haven't... He didn't mention anything about pills. I don't want to be doing shit like that, so...
Is he a psychologist or a psychiatrist?
Therapist.
But he might not be able to prescribe.
Good. I hope so, because I don't want none.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's the last thing I need is
No.
put a dam up.
No, that's all that is.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of those guys want to do that. That's where they make their money.
Not
Keep
me.
you strung out.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, I do feel better even just knowing
Good.
that I'm going to do something.
Have you made an appointment yet?
No, he's at a
that's right,
conference till Monday.
Okay.
I went to I called the number and that's what his message said.
Right.
And it says if you want to I guess if you're already a client, this woman that's like sitting in for him. It's an emergency, call this hospital.
Right.
And then I was like, there was no option to like leave just a random message, so I went on his website and they have an email form and I go, I'd like to start therapy as soon as possible.
Oh God!
Thanks, Joe, for that.
That's it. That's the whole thing.
I said I found you on the web.
You sound like a moron.
No, I didn't know how to word it. I tried writing it like 4 times. That's what it came. That was the best one.
Found you. He knows where you found him.
As soon as possible. When I sent it, I'm like, why'd you have to say as soon as possible? It's so bad.
It's not like yeah. You just went off like a big flag came off, like ding.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Right to spam.
Yeah.
Any client that says as soon as possible, right to spam.
Where's he out of? Where's
Mountain Lakes, like right up the street.
Oh, perfect.
Not far.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Good, man.
See what's up.
Just making the effort.
Or I'll report that I am not going back to a therapist. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
I figure it can't hurt.
It can't.
No.
It can't. And you're probably the first couple of times just going to be very surfacey, like, tell me about yourself, kind of like real surfacey stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not going to get right into walking in the door. Boom, what's up? Nice to meet you.
What's up?
Holy fuck.
Everything. Everything's
What's not up?
Everything and nothing. Got anything for that?
He's like, oh no.
Got any hypno? We'll put the watch in front of my face. We don't.
We tick-tocking? Let's go.
Yeah, we tick-tocking. Where's your metronome? I got to go to sleep and wake up a new person. Let's go. Let's go. Bring it.
Oh, man.
Time's a wasting.
Well,
At least he's at a conference learning new shit. He's
Yeah.
coming back with some new shit.
he might be at a fucking hypnosis thing.
Yeah, whatever. He said he's at some.
But it might be a hypnosis conference.
No, he said it was he named whatever the conference was. I didn't pay
his
attention.
voicemail?
Yeah, on his voicemail. Yeah, I'm at the conference. Sounded very clinical.
He could just be on vacation.
Or he could just be on vacation.
Said all
Oh,
that.
good. So we're starting off on the right foot. You're a liar.
Yeah.
He was on the beach. Dude, he was at the blah 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 convention, getting some new techniques for people like me.
Yeah. No.
I don't know if I could trust you, Doc.
Well, that's good, man. Let me know how it works out.
Yeah, it'd be
Let's hold
funny. I'll dump all stuff to him. Then I'll see a picture in some like digital frame of him from last week on the beach. It'll have like the date. I'll be like,
Yeah.
"This guy's a fucking liar. I'm out of here. Why? You just lied. You just on the beach."
Pictures of him with martini glasses.
Yeah,
Umbrella glasses, him and his wife.
yeah. You see a sign "Swingers Convention" on the back. You're like, "Come on, man."
Speaking of swinger, do you love those commercials for Sling?
Sling? I don't really watch commercials anymore.
There's Sling, that the app,
yeah,
the streaming television
yeah,
app.
yeah.
Well, they have, what was the broad's name who was in? She's in. Fuck! Now I'm not gonna remember anything. Anyway, it's over. I can't remember her name.
And that's story time with Mike
can't remember her
Gaffney.
name. She was in that Will and Grace. What's her name? The
Grace?
crazy,
Oh, Megan Milani?
the lady. Yeah, that's what's her name? The
Yeah.
loudmouth one.
Yeah.
She's in it, and she's with the guy from Beardy. I think he's Parks and Recs. There've been a lot of like movies like that and shows like that. They play slinging. It's like because it's like swingers, slingers.
Oh, okay.
So like that's like the play on words. So they had commercials with regular people,
Right.
And now they're using these two as their spokespeople.
Okay.
And they're, like really, like she's like over the top, like wow, like wears like tight leather, like leopard stuff. So him and her at the restaurant, and there's like a black couple, and she's like, "We sling. You guys interested in slinging? Come back to the house and sling with us." And like, so the restaurant manager comes over and is like, "Hey guys, we've spoken, right?" And the guy's like, "I remember." And he's like, "All right, great." And he walks away. He's like, "Anyway, we have a couch that can fit 4. Or a beanbag, whatever you're into. Woo!" You know what I'm saying? And he comes back over. He's like, guys, come on. So like, and then they show them at the house, with like just people watching TV.
Yeah.
But like they make it like they were like these swingers. It's
Right,
just
yeah.
hilarious. Like
Good,
the
I got
play
to
on
say
words.
it.
Yeah. It's,
You know what it is? I just fast forward through commercials when I watch the DVR, and like if it's not a commercial, it's on during like a Yankee game,
right.
something I'm watching live.
Nothing. What's on a Yankee game is
Yeah,
Nothing.
WB Mason.
that's it. W. Mason and a
Maybe
couple
some
of
local car
companies.
Yeah.
That's all that's happening in Yankee games. Notice that?
Yeah,
That's it.
because it's regional programming.
Yeah.
So, oh, they are married. That's right. Him and the guy in that commercial. That's
Okay.
Nick Offerman.
Yes.
That's her husband. Yeah.
Yeah. Hilarious. But then there's like other ones where they're regular people, and the guy's like, "You want to come over and we sling?" And like to the wife, and then the guy comes over and he thinks that they're gonna. He starts unbuttoning his buttons.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? and she's like, "What are you doing?" Like,
I can't believe Sling is a thing still. Because isn't it just so you can watch your home?
no, Sling is now you can watch live television without having cable.
Without having cable.
Yeah, like in some shows, some like HBO, Showtime, you can watch them too, and it's like $40 a month,
Oh,
and it's
wow.
live streaming versus having to pay a cable bill.
Wow.
Yeah. There's a couple of them now. YouTube TV now.
Oh, yeah.
Watch.
I watch a ton of YouTube. That's something if I was ever going to get a subscription, like pay for.
Right.
Because like I have like Amazon Music free, but like you could pay for the unlimited.
Right.
But I may just pay YouTube because then you can listen to anything on YouTube
Right.
and watch anything on YouTube.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the problem with listening to music on YouTube now is if you shrink it to do anything else on your phone, it goes away. But when you get YouTube Red,
Yeah, I pay for YouTube Red. You can play it in the background.
you can play it in the background. So I think if I'm going to pay for anything, I'll pay for that.
Yeah, I think it's like $9 a month.
Yeah, that's
YouTube Red.
That's worth it just for all the music.
Right.
You know.
I like it, yeah, because I can listen to music and stuff like without it shutting down on me.
Right.
What was I going to say? You know what I started watching? I got Prime. I got Amazon Prime. You know, I pay for that.
They have a lot of good shows.
What is it? The Mrs.
Marvelous Miss Maisel.
Yes.
I love it.
I've watched the first 2 or 3 episodes of the first season.
Yeah.
I love it.
Dude, the father's hilarious. Tony Shalhoub.
Oh, it's great.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's funny, man.
Yeah,
it's so,
a good
like
show.
when I remember the first episode, you're like, what is this? Hokey. It was very like showy.
It was like
and you
a
didn't know.
singing, like.
But it gets good,
Yeah, no, it's
man.
really good.
It's
I
really
like it.
good.
Yeah, I like it a lot. And she's good. I mean, it's a little,
Hokey.
hokey, but I like.
But who
don't mind
cares?
the
I see comics come. Yeah, like that would happen. Yeah, she starts and then she meets Lenny Bruce. Like, all right, man. Nobody wants to watch your boring story.
Yeah. We're not following you to Grizzly Pear.
Listen,
this is a
good
real,
a good series lasts 7 years. We ain't got you're 19 years in. You're not
Right.
past at a club yet, so we can't go. Your story's too long.
Yeah.
You gotta speed it up, man. If you get the sitcom, they're gonna go day 1 and then 20 years later.
Yeah. We're skipping over.
Have a 19-year series to get you to where you want to go.
Right.
For reality's sake. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, and back then the time frame, it wasn't like now. It was like she was in those beatnik clubs where that's what they did.
Right.
So they crossed paths early because not everyone was doing that.
Right.
I love how they were like the one her husband at the time was like, everyone steals material. And it's like, everyone? I thought you would write your own. Like, no, everyone borrows material until you get your own thing.
Yeah, he's a good actor, man. That dude makes you feel like he's such a douchey guy.
Yes.
He just plays that really well.
Yes. What, her husband?
Her husband.
Yeah.
Everyone was good in that. I think she won the Emmy for that.
She did. And I saw fucking Jordan
Oh, you can't.
right in that couch scene.
What I was telling my wife when Jordan came out, I go, that's my friend Jordan. I go, he looks like that all the time. I go, he could just hop on set like.
Yeah, there's no wardrobe for him.
There's no wardrobe for him. Like he probably walked into casting like, of course you have this.
Right.
We've been waiting for someone like you to walk in.
Right. Makeup, everybody comes out, they're like, we're good.
We're
Take
good.
off.
Jordan just looks like a flapper.
Just sit down,
Flapper era
fold this
comic.
paper.
Yeah.
And you're done.
Yeah, whenever you see a friend in a scene, it just sticks out like a sore thumb.
Yeah. But he kind of blended with that whole, like, because it rolled and it was on him.
Yeah.
It really blended. He just really fit right in. He didn't really stand out like, you don't belong like me. Anywhere I'm in, you look and see me.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, there's this goofball.
They have a good one on Amazon Prime, Goliath, Billy Bob Thornton. I don't know if you like Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah, I
That's
do,
a good series.
Yeah. You know what I also started watching? This documentary about baseball
Really?
called Baseball.
Oh, Ken Burns baseball?
Yes.
Oh, it's classic.
I never saw it.
It's long as hell.
Oh yeah, I'm on like the
it's good.
5th episode, and I'm only in the bottom of the
It's
third.
addicting.
inning.
That's something I would watch again because
So
there's
good.
so much information.
So much. And I just love their reading, the way they read it, and all that. I didn't know who Ken Burns was, and then I was watching something on PBS about Ken Burns.
He's like the greatest documentary filmmaker that ever lived.
Yeah.
He did one on the Civil War that I heard's
I'm gonna watch
amazing.
that.
I haven't watched that. I heard it's really good though.
I think Tom Hanks talks a lot in that one.
I like Tom Hanks. I like him talking.
Yeah, see, it's a home run.
Home run.
No,
Back
but
to
the
baseball.
But the baseball is really good. I'm right now at Babe Ruth's breaking into the league,
Okay.
so I'm the 20s. So it's very long, but it's
Yeah.
it's informative but not boring. It's fun. It's like learning about these guys. You feel like this is baseball, man. I love it.
Yeah. Some new Babe Ruth book just came out. It's like it's like the greatest biography ever written about him.
Oh, really?
I have a interview on my podcast app that I haven't listened to. Mike Francesa did with the author.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, the new Babe Ruth book. They're like, yeah, it really digs in. She's been writing this for years. And it's like over 500 pages long. I'm like, audiobook maybe.
Maybe footnotes. Do you have those?
Try the audiobook.
Cliff notes.
Yeah.
How does this I think it's like too far removed from who. Did you know him? Who did you talk to?
Well, they interviewed over 275 people for
Oh, really?
the. Yeah, because you also could interview other people that did biographies on
Right. Yeah.
to get information.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
You could. I don't know. I haven't read it, but it seems interesting. The Babe is just such a quintessential baseball
absolutely.
figure.
Yep. Yeah.
Because Yeah.
But so I'm gonna watch that Civil War one too. Once I'm done with the baseball, it's gonna take another. I'm only in the third inning. I've already watched 7 episodes.
Yeah.
The first episode is 2 hours long.
Yeah.
2 hours, and it only took me to the bottom of the first.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are we doing
It's
here?
very thorough.
Very thorough.
Yeah. It's like
The only thing that's hard for me to
they
keep
call
up
him
with,
Ken Thorough Burns.
that's
his nickname.
The only thing that's hard to keep up is because, like, even for instance, right now, they're going to the 20th century. 1920s and 1930s.
Yeah.
So that's where they start talking about Babe Ruth. But then they go 1914. Babe Ruth pitched, a shutout game at the playoffs. I'm like 1940. We're in 1920. Why did you not mention him when we did the 1910s to 1920s?
Yeah.
You're talking about Babe Ruth now, like brand new, like enters in the great Bambino, this awesome player. But he's been in the league for 6 years before we even start talking about him now. And then you go back to tell me what he did in 1914, kind of confuses me.
Yeah.
Like, why are we going backwards? Just stay with now. He's playing now. I don't want to know what he did 6 years ago. Why didn't we talk about him? You're talking about every year you skipped over Babe Ruth to get me to 1920 to go back to talk about Babe Ruth? Fucking talk about him then. I'm talking about fucking Ty Cobb's anger issues.
Should send Ken Burns a letter. Be like, man, this motherfucker's behind the times. We're getting hate mail now. 2018. This motherfucker came out in like 1990.
1994.
Yeah. It was because I remember I watched it. I took it from the video store I worked at.
Oh, really?
They had, like tapes.
900 of them?
900 tapes.
And like at 94, like Red Sox haven't won yet.
Yeah.
So they keep mentioning that. How it was the last time they won? They haven't won since.
It was 1918 was the last time they won before this time.
Before 2004.
Yeah. It's a long time.
And now they're 3 up. Now they've won 3.
Yeah.
They're
Working
gonna
on
win
4th.
Because they are a good team, man.
Oh, they are.
I hate them. And I'm just gonna say it, Angela. I don't care if you love them. I hate them. I hate them.
But do you hate them?
I hate them.
It's been a while since. This is a message from Angela in the chat. It's been a while since I've heard a podcast. Have you talked about Better Call Saul since it started? I'm staying out of baseball talk. Great series, though. Actually, I'm behind on Better Call Saul. I'm behind on everything because of my busy schedule.
I'm caught up on Better Call Saul. I'm 2 episodes behind This Is Us. Last week's and this week's.
I'm behind everything. I'm hoping to catch up this weekend.
Really? Better Call Saul was an amazing season.
It's over?
Yeah, 2010 episodes.
Okay.
Which is fucking aggravating.
Yeah.
It's aggravating because they do it like, they're not like every 6 months, man. They're every year.
Yeah.
So you get 10 episodes, year gone, got to go by. I love it, though.
Yeah, no, this has been my favorite season thus far from what I've watched.
Yeah, it's so good.
But
yeah, he's there. He's there. You know what I mean? He's Saul's here.
okay, cool.
Basically, I'm not saying that's what happens because he doesn't say, well, I'm Saul, but he's here.
Right, yeah, now.
This is here.
Yeah, now I'm going to hopefully catch up this weekend.
Yeah, there's no way for him to not be this a
Right.
whole other season because he's there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even in his old talking, in this whole way of approaching the fucking being a lawyer, he's no longer that guy.
Oh,
He
good.
don't give a fuck.
Oh, good. Yeah, maybe I'll watch an episode tonight after the podcast. If the wife isn't already watching something else. You know what it is? Sometimes I get home, I'm so tired, and I'm like, I can't watch something that requires thinking. My brain's too fried.
Right. That's why I'm 2 weeks behind on This Is Us.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I can't do it. That's why I put that baseball thing on. I watched that for like 45 minutes, get tired, turn it off, go to sleep.
Yeah.
I need something just simple.
Right.
I just need simple stuff right now. My brain is not ready. Not really.
That's how I feel today, man. I feel like I'm like very sluggish.
Oh, forget about it.
Yeah.
If you were like, hey, you want to take a nap? I'm like, hey, guys, let's take a nap together. I can do that right now.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, we're gonna try not to skip more weeks. We talked about maybe like on weeks that like Mike can't make it in or something. We may have a guest or something just to fill in, just so we have an episode every week. So you may be starting to meet 2 of our friends because probably only 2 would actually come out.
Right. Well, maybe when we're with other comics, maybe do a quick interview with somebody.
Yeah, or if you couldn't be in studio, say I had like our friend KP, and you could always call in and we could put a picture of you up.
Right.
You don't have to have video of you. You could still partake in the conversation.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just have the third person so that I'm not in a room by myself on video live.
Right. And like I said, if we record, maybe like interview someone that you're with, like a comic that you're with, like
Yeah.
20-minute interviews, and then drop them in the downloads if we can't do something live. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Definitely something. I'm trying not to skip more weeks, though. That's
Right.
definitely our goal.
Yes.
You know, because I know you're going away next week, and we got to see how.
Yeah.
Because what's weird is you're working a lot. Like, you're going away to do the Borgata next week. I'm working. I'm also in acting school, and I have to find days to rehearse with my scene partner.
Right.
So I have to go off her schedule now too. Like,
Oh yeah.
so me and her have to. We couldn't find a scene, so the teacher, we asked her for a recommendation, so she gave us this classic comedy play that they made into a movie with Barbara Streisand
Okay.
called The Owl and the Pussycat.
Nice.
So
Okay.
it's pretty funny, but it's like old timey, which is why I wanted to do it, because it's not like modern. So it's like she's calling me a fink, like that's like an insult. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think it's funny. I play
you
this.
rat fink.
I play this. This. I haven't read the whole play, but just the scene. The scene we're gonna do is like the opening scene,
Right.
and she's a prostitute, and I like apparently like called her landlord to like say what she was doing. I've been like peeping on her.
Yeah.
So she comes to like tell me off.
Right.
But she's alluding that I'm gay. So far
Right.
in the play, she's keeps alluding that I have men around.
Okay. Yeah.
So I have to read the whole play to find out if I am gay.
Okay.
But
You need to read the whole play to find out if you're coming out
yeah, I mean in the
in the play.
we already know what I am in real life.
You just fucking made 9 people turn off.
Why
That
you
camera
don't?
stare. People were like, "Oh, what are they doing? What the fuck is happening?"
Oh my god.
What did I want to talk about? You have anything you want to talk about?
No, I talked about my therapy.
We did that.
I know that's what I talked. We already talked what I want to talk about. It's your turn.
I've been sick, man. I've been physically sick, just sleeping. It's right there. Cue the cough. Yeah, I've been just shitty. Just been feeling like shit. And that's it. I mean, we could talk about politics and stupid shit like that, but
Talk about whatever you want, man.
I just want to say that Elizabeth Warren is an idiot, if I could say that.
Of course she is.
This and the other things, such as that, and I realized something today.
Why is she an idiot? Let's start with that.
Well, she's an idiot because what a dumb battle to fucking bring to the. What are you fighting? First off, what are you fighting? Why are you fighting? Why? Number one. Number two, it's like me trying to fight if someone says that I'm fat, and you're like, no, I'm not. Like I'm husky. Like, what are you doing, bro? You're fat. Just say you're fat. What are you trying to do here? You're trying to prove that you're not fat. What are you like? You're an idiot. Like you're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're not. Like, my thing is like, I don't know the whole the whole extremes of what she went with, saying she was an Indian, American Indian. I don't know how far back, but I will say this:
Just 1%.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying what she did as far as her whole life of recording it. Am I this? That kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Matt?
Hey, Uncle Mike. Hope the family's doing good. And hey, Joe. Hope your family's doing good also.
Everybody's good, man. Thanks. So anyway, I don't know what she's done. When they ask you, "Hey, are you an Indian?" Like her whole life, I don't know what she, checked off the boxes. If she tried to claim that she was Indian for any other reason other than, "Oh, I'm an Indian."
Well, she's doing it for political points.
I'm talking about for years.
Oh, years before that.
Yeah, what she's done as an idiot. But my family always told me that I'm American Indian, right?
Yeah.
We've always said we're American Indian. You look at my grandmother; she looks American Indian. She's got like the high cheekbones. Like everyone in the family says we're Cherokee Indian.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. I don't know how much it is. I don't know if it's even a quarter, tenth of a. I don't even know what it is. So every time I've ever filled out a paperwork that says, "What are you?" I'm Caucasian. Because
right. Yeah. You're Caucasian.
I'm not
yeah.
Indian. I don't know that. I don't know any of that.
No, yeah. Well, you have to be the primarily that.
Right, but you could say other and
Yeah,
I would never
but
do
you have to
that
be like
either.
primary of
But
that.
I'm fucking white, and I don't know what else. Now, I was told that if we did enough research, that we have enough Indian in our blood that we can actually apply for government stuff. That's how much Indians are our blood.
Go get
But
the
that could
DNA.
but that can just be a story like.
Yeah, but you could do it now. I got my
know
DNA
that.
recently.
I know that.
See my results?
I got that. I'm saying though is that up until now, that's always been a story in our family. But I always checked Caucasian because I didn't do any of the stuff to, you know what I mean? Like, why would I have ever thought that I have enough Indian in this white ass of mine that I can ever check it off in the fucking in a box?
Right.
And if she was doing that, she's an idiot.
Yeah,
She's an idiot. And all she does is create distraction. This is just distraction for fucking stuff, and it's a complete waste of time, and it's a complete noisemaker for nothing, and all it does is rally us one side to say, you're a fucking idiot. It just rallies the troops to come around and say how dumb you are. It was a complete way. And the problem is that Elizabeth Warren is a good person. She does do good things. She has really good views on politics. I'm not saying her whole fucking world is perfect.
Yeah.
But she fights some good battles.
Right.
And she is for good policy. But this isn't helping.
No.
You just wasted your time.
That's why Trump's going to win again.
Well, especially if you do that.
Oh, that's all because they have nothing.
It's an idiot. They should have just stick to the fucking. So then I read something else, and I know I'm probably really late to the party when it comes to thinking like this, but the president tweeted something today, and I read it, and it was just. It's just like, whatever it was, it was like, wow, that's just his way. That he knows that all the left wing liberal media is going to jump on it.
Yeah.
Like whatever he said, I don't even care about it. I'm just noticing
that
he throws out these little cherries, and they jump on it, and they do his dirty work because they focus on things that no one gives a fuck about. And then he can just say, look what they're doing. Look at them. Look at these fucking idiots over here. And they're fucking just making all this noise. And his whole supportive group will be like, well, you guys are idiots. And they bite right into it. They fucking right into it.
Right,
and I watch him. He's doing it because he knows it's going to win. He knows it's a way to deflect everything. Throw him a fucking little chip. They'll run for the chip like idiots.
He's a master.
He knows what he's doing. So I've been saying this for a year and a half. Let that motherfucker just talk all day long. Focus on what we need to do as a government.
They can't. They need to resist.
You can resist by saying what we're doing.
Yeah, that's the problem. I got no.
But because they're so thinking that the hating is going to win. It's not going to win.
No.
Hating's not going to do it. You have to tell us what you're doing. What are you doing positively? Don't tell us where, like, there was like some, like, political fucking ad. Help us stop Trump. So I'm like, stop. That's not what you're running on. Stop. Why don't you tell us what we're running on? Forget stopping him.
Because they have nothing they run on.
Yeah, but they do, man.
No, but they don't have the balls to go with it.
Well, they think that this is the way to go. I get like these Democratic surveys all the time, and everything I write in it, every time I write it and send it back, I'm like, stop mentioning Trump. Stop putting him down. Stop talking about what he's doing wrong and talk about what we're going to do right. That's it. That's it. Talk about if you want to talk to a coal miner, don't say, fucking Trump sucks. Yeah. Talk to them about what you can do for them.
Right.
Not what he is doing, nothing about him. Talk about what you can bring to the table. It's like going on a date with a girl. It's like going on a date with anybody. You go on a date with somebody and they're telling you what the ex-boyfriend does. I don't care what he does. I don't want to hear about what he did. This is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want to hear about the fucking ex. You don't want to hear about that guy. Talk about what you can do for us. And they're not, and it's so frustrating. It's like, you guys, and then this thing comes out, and you're like, yeah, you're a really good person, and you're a good politician, and you do have a lot of good values that I admire in her. But you just shot yourself in the fucking foot with that stupid shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I didn't even pay much attention to it.
And I don't think it's, what is it, would be the word I'm looking for. I don't think what she did as like that thing, claiming she's American Indian, I don't believe that was done in a malicious, sneaky way.
Yeah.
I don't. I just think she said, "This is what I am. My family told me we were this my whole life," and I think she should have just left it at that. Like, I am. Yes, my family told me this is our story. I don't know what else to tell you. This is the story of my family.
Yeah.
They said we're part of American Indian. I don't know what to tell you. That's the fucking story. I have the same story, so I can agree to her. I understand it.
Yeah, my family didn't tell me that I had 2%, actually 13% French in me.
They didn't even know.
I mean, I knew I was a suave motherfucker just because of my Italian and Portuguese, but I knew I was extra suave. But I had no idea till I got the DNA test.
And you're
French.
That to French?
And there's 2% Spanish in there too. That's why my suaveness is at a whole time high.
And you're swarthy.
Swarthy? What's that mean?
Like brownish, like swarthy, like, you know, like, hello, man.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm a romantic motherfucker, and my DNA test results proved that. 55 Italian, 55% Italian.
Is that what you...
33% Portuguese.
Present to Kerry on your anniversary. I'm a romantic motherfucker.
She knows I am. How you think I won her over? I'm fucking suave as...
You won Kerry over because you're fucking simple.
And I'm suave. I'm romantic, bro.
All right. I believe you.
I'm telling you, man.
I believe you.
Got the gift.
I believe you. I didn't need a DNA test.
I dance nice.
Nice.
I dance good. I got the gift of gab. Yep. Extra... See? Even Ritu knows Joey extra suave.
What? How did you just all of a sudden need to be outside?
He heard somebody.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, something happened out there.
He was like, "What?"
But yeah, so French. That's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the DNA thing.
13%. They said it could change that, like, as the DNA tests get better. So like they have my DNA in the lab. So whatever the test is gives me that results, and they're always.
Believe it?
I do. I mean, it kind of matches pretty much what I've been told my whole life. And
now, are you giving any pre-information for them to determine all this? Do you have to give like a bunch of, like, my family's from, say they're from Port?
No, you just give your name, your address. You spit in a thing. They linked me with my Aunt Kathy is like a direct relative.
Is that true?
Yeah, she's my relative. Yeah,
but she did it. That's why.
Yeah, so her DNA.
I know that. I'm saying though, if no one in your family ever fucked with Ancestry.com,
no.
You spit in the thing, they won't be able to link you to anybody.
Well, they linked me to a bunch of fourth cousins in the U.S. that are on Ancestry. Now I have hundreds that are on Ancestry, but only a few of them let you know where they live.
No, I understand all of that.
Okay.
My question is that if say not one human in my fucking bloodline,
then there would be no family members on there.
Right, but I'm saying I spit into this thing, how are they going to be able to tell where I come from?
Because the DNA shows where you come from.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
Because what's weird is the story, like they don't know, like it shows like when your family came over and stuff. It's
right.
Because like it shows like a whole map. So
how
like,
long did it take?
About 5 weeks.
And how much was it?
Mine was free because a friend of mine.
Groupon?
Erin. Okay. She ordered it for herself, and they sent her 2 on accident, so she gave me one.
Nice.
I took her to lunch. I just bought her lunch one day for the.
That was nice.
But I think you can get like Groupons like $60-something bucks.
How much is it without this?
I think it's like $80, and then with the Groupons probably like 60 or 70.
The other one, there's something.
There's 23andMe, and then there's My Heritage. I'm gonna do all of them.
Oh, let's see if they're all.
I'm into it now. I'm addicted.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, because here's the thing. I want to see. Because now these are just relatives that happen to do Ancestry. There could be relatives that have done the other ones.
Right.
So that's where I want to see.
Okay.
I'm trying to see if there's anyone I don't know about or like very close relative that I'd like. You know what I mean?
So if there's no relatives that put any information into this system, if like say George Washington was a long uncle, you would never know that. They wouldn't be able to trace that unless someone.
No, because they don't have his DNA.
Huh?
They don't have his DNA in the bank. If his DNA's in the bank, like so
there's no way to connect links unless someone already provided that information.
Yeah, you have to have the DNA. That's the only way they link.
Okay.
And like I have my aunt, which is my close relatives, and it tells you like the percentage of this is accurate. Hers is 100%.
Okay.
Then I got some second cousins that I know of that showed up. That I'm friends with on Facebook that live in Jersey. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I got a ton of fourth cousins. I have a fourth cousin in Edison, New Jersey.
You didn't know about?
No. I have some Sorrentino relatives in Brooklyn.
Nice.
Fourth cousin. So we share great grandparents.
Sorrentinos.
I may be related to the situation. I don't know. You never know.
It's something you hope doesn't show up.
I know, but I'm just saying. Could be. But it's really cool, man.
That's cool.
I'm just, yeah, it's pretty amazing. So yeah, they say they sent me an email the other day. They said as our DNA tests get better,
Right.
we reevaluate.
Okay.
So you may see different things show up over time.
Okay.
So I'm like, that's cool.
If I send it now, will they be able to not only tell me my link, but also tell me what I'm sick of?
Actually, I think 23andMe or MyHeritage, I have to ask Kerry. She knows one of them has a package where it could look at your DNA and look what you're,
If I'm ill?
what you're susceptible for and stuff. Like what
Okay.
you're, I don't want that.
You want joy. You
I don't want, no, man.
You just want
Are you
news.
kidding me? I don't want to know. Because,
Yeah.
no. Especially if it's something that's like,
Oh, if they're like, you're really high susceptible to
like they'd be like,
heart
oh,
attacks, you're
Alzheimer's.
right
Be like,
now.
I knew it. I can't think of nothing, man. I'm fading.
Yeah, I hear you. I
Yeah.
might do the 23. I might do the whole thing.
All three?
Yeah, no, the 20. I want the one with the medical too.
Oh, the medical? Yeah. I have to find out which one that is. But it was pretty cool. French. Oui, oui. What is what? I do like Grey Poupon a lot.
Is that now you know why? Now you can figure it out.
It's starting to make sense. You know, putting the puzzle
I
together.
love French fries.
I overly indulge in Grey Poupon.
Yeah. I love French
I'm good at
pizza.
dancing. Extra suave.
You were able to say that Benoit's place,
Beignets.
beignets. Can you say did you or did we?
No, we
Did we
messed it
struggle?
up. They
We had a
told
call.
us.
We
We had
had
the
a call,
call.
right?
He said beignets. I said beignets, thanks. And then I
Yeah,
hung
yeah.
up on him. It's really kind of cool. Watch Who Do You Think You Are? There's another show on PBS that does this.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. That's the one where Ben Affleck wanted them to stop the episode that he was on because
Because his family owned slaves or
it's
something.
like, who cares, Ben? Nobody's holding you up to that.
Yeah, they are. But it's too late now. No,
No,
they are.
But you would judge Ben Affleck because his
I
family?
wouldn't, but they will are. There are people.
Why? Like,
Because that's just the way it is.
How do you... That's crazy.
I know.
That's crazy.
I know.
I just don't even understand that.
Because that's how people are.
But yeah, I have some family in Rhode Island. That's where my Portuguese grandfather came from, Portugal to Rhode Island. That's where their
Okay.
first base was. Then before they came down to Newark.
Okay.
So it shows it's crazy. Like you just see like this red arrow going from Portugal to Rhode Island.
That's awesome.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's bonkers.
That was your great grandfather?
My great grandfather. The story is he went, and then I think he got sent back for bootlegging, and then they eventually came back.
So how did you get that story?
About the bootlegging and stuff. My grandmother told me.
Okay.
But there's relatives up in Rhode Island. It makes sense that I have.
Then how did they draw the arrow from Portugal to Rhode Island? How did they?
Well, they made a connection because there was they give you a timeline, and it was where a lot of people, when a lot of Portuguese came over to the U.S.
Right.
was during this Lisbon earthquake. There was like a bad earthquake that happened.
Okay.
That caused a lot of devastation.
Yeah.
Made people flee.
earthquakes.
Yeah, and then it shows an arrow of where everyone went to.
Right.
Rhode Island, New Jersey.
Got it.
You know.
Got it. Cool.
And it's
Newark.
it's just a lot deeper. I just haven't had the time to really go in. There's
Right,
a
right.
lot of information they give you. I got like the base
Yeah.
information. I want to like have some time to go in and
Okay.
get
That sounds
confused
cool.
further.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
I definitely wouldn't mind finding out.
It was exciting because you send it in, then they give you like a text like we received it. Now we're processing
Right.
it. Da-da-da-da. Then when you get it,
How
you're
much
like,
spit you got to put in there?
it's like a tube about, let's say like 3 inches. And you got it has some substance in there, so you spit until it's up to a line. Then you got to shake it.
And then add the substance?
The substance is in there.
Okay,
Like when you
so
shut it,
spits
it
it.
drops the substance in there.
Got it.
And then you shake it up
And then
for,
it's
for like a
sealed up.
minute, and then it's sealed. And you put it in the bag they give you, drop it in the mail,
Nice.
and then but you have to, I did it in the morning because you can't eat for a while after, like before, or
was
drink.
gonna
I mean, no, I mean before. Yeah, I mean before, or you can't like So I just did it first thing in the morning, whatever spit I had.
Okay.
Can't brush your teeth and shit before.
Can you use water to saliva it up or no?
But I didn't because I didn't want to mess it up.
Like you're from
no,
Poland?
because
You're from Poland.
Because Carrie's mom and my stepson Nick, they did it, and their spit got there was problems.
Reject it?
They got rejected, so I got to do it again, and it just it was like a big pain in the ass.
Right,
So
right.
I just was gonna wake up and
Got
just spit until I can't
So they
spit
got
no more.
Morning breath and they're
Oh,
like,
they
well,
got. I
you
mean,
have
that is raw Joey right there. They got a.
severe morning breath and you're French.
Yeah, they saw that. He's a suave motherfucker. I haven't even. Oh, the saliva first thing in the morning? Shit. Dude was ready to roll. Ready to be kissing bitches.
Let's swallow it.
I'm a great kisser.
So you're Portuguese, which we know, Italian.
55% Italian. Yeah, I'll get it right up here. Let me get it on my thing. Let's see.
55% Italian.
55% Italian, Southern Italy, which is my grandparents told me we were Southern Italy. 31% Portugal, 12% France, 2% Spain.
Listen, I don't want to hear. I don't care about your
François? Excuse me, mademoiselle. Is got the negre poupon?
That's it.
But of course. I can do the I think I can count in French and I can do the alphabet because I took it in 7th grade.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Why did you take French?
They made me.
You couldn't take Spanish?
You took Spanish and French.
Oh,
It was like,
both.
yeah, first half of the year was 1, second half of the year was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I forgot, but I got it pretty high up. Wait.
Joe, just for the record.
Wait.
You could have made any noises.
No, but if people are listening and they know, wait.
I would have been.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's 1 through 10.
Yeah.
I did that shit.
Nice.
And now let's see. Abe said that.
Sound like a retarded kid.
No, that's how French alphabet is.
Really?
Yeah.
Sound retarded?
Yeah.
Just say Abba,
B, C, D, O, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
Don't ever. Just stop.
Wait, perfect. Learn from my grandma. It's right. See, Angela said it. I'm right.
Because it doesn't mean nothing.
Yeah, but Angela, she's fucking French. She knows her shit.
How is
She's
she
a fucking.
French?
She's a Boston French broad.
Makes no sense.
Yeah. I'm gonna love that. See that? She knows.
What's her last? How's her say her last name?
That's her
French.
married name.
But it sounds French,
Boulet.
right?
Sounds like a great dish.
That's amazing.
Got some creme brulee.
Can I get 2 boulets?
Can I get some boulet? Can I get a piece of chicken with some boulet sauce on top of that shit right there? Jersey French.
Drizzle boulet?
Like the French Quarter of Jersey City or something. Get a chicken coat with some of that boulet, put a poupon on it. Cream sauce. Guys got bread? Oui. The numbers are right, yes. I wasn't good with the letters.
What?
She said the numbers are right. Yes, boulet. Boulet. Boulot sugar, c'est ça les choix. C'est choix. That's that fucking song.
Chic.
Yeah. Boulot sugar, c'est ça les choix. Gitchy, ya, ta, ta.
Yes. That's it. I remember it.
Oulu bougou, j'ai ça les choix. C'est choix.
You're French. Why can't you sing that?
I'm singing it.
No, you're not.
Yeah. Boulot sugar, c'est ça les choix. C'est choix.
It's every time it's different words.
You're just not understanding,
Yeah,
man. You're not. Yeah, man. You're not sophisticated like the.
Yeah, I definitely want to do it just to see what kind of mutt I really am. You know?
Yeah.
Where I really come. I don't know my.
I'd find it to be totally interesting to know.
No, absolutely. I never really cared, but now that you could find out.
And especially when you get the first one, you're like, okay, I get the other ones. Because
Right.
some of them go deeper. Like this is pretty base. Like
Yeah,
some
yeah.
like some of the other ones are better.
Ancestry.com.
Ancestry. Like Carrie, like she found out she's got the Ashkenazi Jew in her. She's got that.
Is that how you think that's how they say it?
Ashkenazi?
No, but the way you said it, as if it was almost like you were telling me she had an illness. She's got the Ashkenazi Jew in her. Like
the DNA, the
But
Ashkenazi Jew DNA.
But it's like she's like part like a Jewish.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that you're making it sound like that is an illness.
Nah, I was making it sound like it was DNA. He just don't understand my scientific talk. You don't get French culture. You don't understand. You don't understand lab talk. Lab talk,
You spit
man.
in one tube and now you're a fucking scientist.
Yeah, I'm more than you. You spit no tubes. I'm one tube ahead of you scientifically
Speaking.
and culturally.
Yeah.
I'm more woke than you.
I hope mine comes back and I'm 52% French.
Well, I don't, because you know no French, and it's gonna be very disappointing.
I never took French.
Boule chocolat à la choix.
And yet, a fourth way to say this song. Is that the way that song goes? You're allowed to change the words?
I don't know. Free your pretty marmalade.
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 Yeah, but where did you go with it?
I said marmalade.
All right.
Yeah. Voulez-vous say allez soir?
And
Ce
5
soir.
ways to say it.
Voulez-vous say allez soir? I wonder what the real words are.
Not those.
So what do you think you are?
Um,
What's the name of that song? Lady Marmalade? No, it's
no, it's not Lady Marmalade. Hold on.
Lady
No, it's fucking, what is it?
Marmalade. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. Itchy gitchy ya ya dada.
That's French.
Itchy gitchy ya ya here. Mocha chocolate ya ya. Creole Lady Marmalade.
That's why it's from Louisiana.
Yeah.
Um,
That's voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?
There you go.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?
No, when you sing it is when you lose it. You know, right?
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi
gotta slow down,
ce soir? There's 2 lines.
I know,
I'm
they're
saying
both the
both of
same.
them. No.
Pretty much one's
no.
a little-
I say voulez-vous.
You don't got to talk to me with an accent. You just sing with the accent.
No, but you gotta say. Are you not cultured? Voulez-vous?
Joe, when did you get this results?
Last week.
Yeah.
It'll just be.
So in one
Yeah, but
week,
you don't
you're
understand
this
when you
worldly
find
guy?
out, it changes your life
Why?
because it makes things make sense.
Like, so you've never...
I was a huge fan of Pepe Le Pew growing up.
And you didn't know why.
No.
Now it all connects for you.
Yes. Grey Poupon.
I get it. So now you're...
I like
Now you can appreciate your
I like New
history.
Orleans food. I love jazz.
Who doesn't?
I know, but I love it.
You've never mentioned it once.
I don't know that much French, just the song and numbers.
Yeah, Joe doesn't either, so don't feel bad.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
Ce soir.
Well, that's ce soir, but then it's avec moi is the second line.
Yeah.
Creole Lady Marmalade.
Marmalade.
Mocha Choco Latte Yaya.
That sounds like a really good
I want
drink.
to.
at
Doesn't
Starbucks.
that? How is that not a great chocolate drink?
Pretty sure it is already. Can I get a large
Can I get a
chocolate?
mocha Choco Latte Yaya?
No whip.
Would you like to have marmalade? Fucking hey, I would.
Drizzling marmalade?
You drizzling marmalade on that shit?
Drizzle marmalade.
Hell yeah, you know how to make a French motherfucker real good, baby. Voodoo Shake ain't wait out a while to you, Miss Mademoiselle. I remember my teacher getting mad at me because I used to like not understand. I used to call her Mrs. Mademoiselle. She goes, "No, Mademoiselle is
Miss.
Mrs."
Yeah,
So I like enter class. I'm like, "Hey, Miss Mademoiselle." So I'm like, "Hey, Mrs. Yeah." I thought that was her name,
Right.
her last name.
Yeah. Oh, so
I thought Mademoiselle was her name,
I got it.
so I used to call her Mrs. Mademoiselle. She's like, "Joe, come on, man.
Oh, you're so stupid.
It's the end of the semester already."
Yeah, I never.
My name's Karen, actually.
Karen Ronkowski.
Karen Hernandez,
Yeah.
French teacher.
I don't know what I am because I don't know if we probably talked about this. It's not something I like. Being that I don't know my whole I know my mom. I know you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't know all my history. I don't. I know what up until last year.
Yeah.
What I've been going off of.
Right.
You know what I mean? But for a long time wondering what is the real deal for me. So that's kind of why I want to do it. That's why I want to do the medical too.
Yeah, they said it changes a lot of people's lives. 'Cause sometimes people find like a woman that my mom knows found out that her parents weren't her parents
Through that.
That's
Yes.
crazy.
Yeah. That is.
But like, it's like in their 50s they found.
Yeah. No, I know.
So I mean, you gotta.
Well, I already know parts of my life anyhow.
Because she was like nationalities that she didn't grow up as.
Right. That's what I've been like laying with this my secret that I already know my whole life. I mean, not my whole life since I was like 24 years old. I already know that the Irish thing for me probably might not be it. Even though I'm fair skinned, it might be. You may come back around and go, yeah, your biological dad was also. You know what I mean? Who knows?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But But I've been going off this one storyline for my dad's sake.
Yeah.
So he didn't have to know that I knew this truth. So I've been going, am I Irish? And blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
but I never felt any Irish. Never once. I never wear green.
Yeah.
You know
I
what mean?
always felt more Italian. I used to attribute it to growing up in an Italian household.
Right.
But like my brother Mike, he looks more Portuguese than me.
Yeah.
So I want
He looks
him
more
to.
swarthy.
I want him to get his to see if, because I'm 55% Italian.
He's got more.
He must. Maybe he has a little bit
Mike's
more.
from
Same parents.
same parents. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Right, but he's got
Chris.
more, he may have more of that gene.
Right.
Of the Portuguese gene.
Got it.
See, I'm 55 Italian. He may be maybe under that and then more Portuguese.
Got it. Yeah,
you know, because I don't think it's not like a even split.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It could be.
Got it.
You know, you could take more from one parent than the other.
Right. Yeah.
So it's so interesting when you start digging in. But you should do it, man.
I'm gonna definitely do it.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the 20. I want to do the one with the medical.
We'll do the results live on the podcast.
There you go. We'll open them up live.
I'll do his spitting live too. I'm kidding.
I'll wake up in the morning with a camera in my face.
Just get your selfie.
Yeah, here I go.
I'll fast forward it so it's quicker.
Yeah. You got to fill up a tube and then pop it and send it away.
Yep.
About 5 or 6 weeks before you get the results.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to do the medical too, just because I don't know that part of my life either.
Yeah.
I would like to know what could happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because before my dad passed, we had the same doctor, and I went in the doctors, and my father we went together. So he went for an exam, and then when he was out, I went for a physical. So my dad was in the waiting room, and the doctor was like, you gotta, your sugars, you gotta watch out because your old man is bad diabetic. It's in your blood. I was like, I know, doc. Yeah, man, I gotta watch out, but it's not in my blood. Like I didn't know how to say it. I didn't want to tell him that.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I want to know what's in my blood. What am I susceptible to? What can I have?
Yeah. When we're done, I'll ask Kerry which one it is. She knows which one it is.
All right, cool.
I'm paranoid to do that. That's like there's a test you can take a test to know if you'll have Alzheimer's. Like if you have the gene.
Oh, really?
I do not want that test. Because there's some movie I saw where they did that.
Right.
And I was like, who would get that fucking test?
Yeah,
because some people want to know, because they want to know, like, so the family can prepare for your eventual downfall. But it's like, I feel like that would crumble me, like, way sooner than I normally would.
You would be acting like as if you're dying already.
Like, just talking about it now, I just got very lightheaded.
You're fucked up, man. Maybe this therapist will help that.
What?
Tell your therapist about all this crazy shit.
I want to tell him everything.
Yeah, make sure you get to this, though.
Yeah, I want to be like, dude, I have a dump truck outside. You guys ready for this?
Yeah. You're like,
I've been tossing things in this cart for years.
Anytime I read a poster about an illness, I get it. I'm automatically feeling the feelings.
Yeah.
Anytime there's a
feeling flushed right now. You got a thermometer? I think I have a high temperature.
I'm not a medical doctor. Relax.
You should at least have a thermometer. Don't you ever feel you have a temperature?
Wouldn't hurt you to keep a thermometer
You
later
have
on.
lollipops. You ain't got tongue depressors. What's going on here? Just in case.
Yeah, that's funny.
Is something. If he has candy, that'd be good. Yeah, she'd be like, "What do you do when I get real depressed? You serve me anything? Is there any snacks?" Like, if I'm hitting a hard part of my life and I can't get through, you got
It's like an hour?
You got any Snickers minis?
Do you know? Is it an hour, I guess?
An hour, yeah. I don't want to talk to nobody for longer than that.
How much does it cost? Or
I don't know. Well, his thing said $200 for the hour, but I have insurance, so I just pay my copay, which will probably be like $10.
Oh, okay. All right, good.
And then they pay the rest. So
I'm thinking about going. A therapist, just to I want to bring my son. Wants to go to therapy. I want to bring him with me.
People that I know people that do it, and they say it's changed their life. Because like I just want I just feel like I'm blind out there. Like when we got clean. And the program teaches you how to do things when you want to get high, or when you use those things and they work.
Yeah.
You got these tools they give you. Like tools, I need a new set of tools.
Right.
For these things I'm susceptible to. These obsessive thinking. This.
Right. Yeah. No. Absolutely.
Like, just getting into these mental spirals where you're just like.
Yeah. You talk to someone who has experience in all solutions. You get an answer that you didn't even know that was there. So I tell my son, I'm like, if you go to therapy and you talk to somebody, yeah, they might just give you answers that you didn't know were there. They shine lights on things. You're like, oh, I could do that instead. Like, that's the point of it. You know?
Yeah. That'll be good. I guess you always think about it like you just like you don't do it because you think you're weak or whatever, and you don't want to like admit that you like.
Oh, okay.
But then when you realize people don't like, you just, I don't know. You don't want to like be seen as like a mental case.
Well,
but I'm walking around this way with no help, and people
I'm gonna go with just so you understand. Most people who know you.
Yeah, but most people are mental cases.
Most people. Yeah, most people have stuff.
Yeah,
it's okay to have stuff.
You have like this like your brain like fools you think like everyone's like rocking it.
Everyone's skipping through life, nailing it.
fucking punching daisies and shit.
Yeah, right. Yeah, waking up high five and can't wait to get to work, to life.
Yeah, like going to bed, great thoughts. Like I can't wait to tackle tomorrow.
Yeah.
I go to bed like, thank God. And then I wake up I'm like, already?
No.
Already? Oh, why is there a hole now? Why can't I have everything I want?
Yeah. Even when you get it, you're not going to like be happy anyhow.
No. Or like I want to tell him almost be like, I just don't know how to like have courage of my decisions.
Right.
Like if it's the like say I feel a certain way about something. It's
right.
like I want it this way. I'm not happy with it this way, but it's comfortable this way.
Yeah.
How do I know which way to go? So you know what it is? I just want someone to make a decision for me and then take the blame. It doesn't work out. That's what
like baseball and analytics.
I want mulligans in life. I want to be like, I want to try this, but that don't work out. I want to be right back where I was.
Right. Yeah.
But this doesn't work that way.
No. And you gotta. It should be no regret.
No, I know. It's just
should be no regrets. It's just like you live in life. You're going forward. Yeah, that path.
Does he think that's a true thing? No, like. There's always regret. There's no such thing as no regret. Because no matter which path you take,
yeah, I know.
There's always like, man, I wonder what happened if I did that thing.
I don't subscribe to it. I don't subscribe to regret.
No.
Now there's things like in the overall, like me thinking about my kids when they were younger. I wish things would have done a little differently. But in the big picture of life, I don't have like regrets on. Yeah, I am nowhere near happy.
So you come to a fork in a road. Okay, you come to a fork in a road. Do you usually take the scarier route or the easier route, or stay on the same path? Like say like the left is the path you're currently on, then there's always like this opportunity to the right. Are you more going to the right to the new opportunity even though it's scary, or do you stay to the left?
I think I go towards the. Which is.
I like you guys' honest moments. No, I know you were. I know when you said poor Joe, it was a funny thing. I just gave a sad face as like a funny thing too.
I think I go where I don't know what's going to happen because I already know this shit route I'm on.
Yeah.
I'm just going to take that route.
No, but what if the route's not shit? Not like total shit.
Well, that's called complacency. And like I know what I want more of. I want something more in life, so I don't want to be complacent.
Right.
But I can drift into that and not realize I am. I can just be like, life is good. You know what I mean? Like you don't think, and then you're on that path for a while, and you're like, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I on this? It's fine, and then you look back, and you're like, it's been just blocked. Like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like with comedy. Like we always say, like we know how to be funny on stage. We know how to do that part. We know how to write our jokes. We know how to be creative. Then you do it, and you're like, want some gigs, and you get the gigs, and you're working, and you're feeling good, and you're doing that, and that's the path you're on. You're on that path. You're on that path, and then after a while, you're like, well, that's just a boring ass path I've been on for a while, huh?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I've been nailing it, but who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's like, so like you just got to be like, all right, well that was fun for a while. Now it's time to do this. Let's do this now. Try this route. What do I got to lose?
Yeah. I just want to talk to this guy about just like, it's just, life is so confusing sometimes. It's like.
Well, yeah, you've made some life choices personally that you may be reflecting on that might make you go, what the fuck? Oh, well, did I screw up? Did I make the right decisions?
Well, what I usually do with life choices, like big, I always tell myself, you made the choices for you at the time.
Right.
And at the time, that was the right, any choice I made at that time, any time in my life is always the right choice.
Yeah, because what do they say? Hindsight's 20/20, right?
Yeah, hindsight's 20/20.
It's like being like you hear people like in a relationship, right? Like being in a relationship, and then you're like you in a relationship. Like say you and Carrie are together for years.
Yeah.
in all this time you've had girls, Joe, you want to fuck? And you're like, no, I'm married. I'll never do that.
Right.
Right? And then you break up with, something happens and you and Carrie break up and you go, man, I should have fucked all those girls. Like, no. You weren't a piece of shit. That's not what you do.
No, it's not. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Well, that's something. Yeah, I've dealt with that when I broke up with girls in the past.
But I'm like, it's like that. Like, I should have taken this. I should have did that. It's like, yeah, you shouldn't have. You're where you are. You're where you are. You just keep going forward, and now new opportunities come.
Yeah. Well, no, you know what it is too. It's not that like. It's just I just need the tools to like get out of it, because like I almost could, like I said, like I could accept things and be like,
right,
but I still like just ugh.
Yeah.
I want, maybe there's no way, like I basically want like a speedier process.
Oh, yeah.
Like I feel like I'm a slow healer.
Right.
I'm a slow mover oner.
Yeah.
Like everyone else, like this thing happens in my life. I'm so upset about it. I'm gonna be upset for a couple days and then I'm over it. And I'm like, it's been weeks. Can we speed this process up, please? But the good thing now is I used to act on those negative behaviors and make like way worse problems.
Yeah.
That used to be my MO. Now at least I hold pat.
Yeah, no, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I think that's something that's come maybe with age. I haven't done that in years where you just dig the hole deeper.
No, I don't do that no more. No. I'm too tired.
No, and it's like you realize I'm a very smart person, man.
Yeah.
I realize when something didn't work or something's not working, that being more negative isn't going to fix it.
Yeah. And I sometimes think about that even as far as career, where I'm like, you sometimes just feel like you're on a mouse wheel, even though I love what I do.
Yeah,
I do. I love it. I love, I just have so much fun, like in the moment when it's going the way it's supposed to go. You're like, this is great. And then you're like, what am I doing?
Yeah, no.
Like, where am I going? But then I go, there's nowhere to go.
Right.
You just keep going.
Right.
Because I have nothing better to do.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, Bill Burr was on Michael K. show yesterday. I don't know if you heard it.
I've heard the first half of it this morning.
But they said, like Don was asking, like I guess these were like what we would call pedestrian questions.
Yeah.
Like, back in the day, it was get on Johnny. Johnny calls you to the couch. Your career goes.
Yeah.
What is the path now? What is the thing to do now? Bill didn't answer it. Bill was like, I don't even think about that kind of stuff. Of course you don't, Bill. I don't think he would be the right person to ask.
Yeah.
Because he already did the couches and the things.
Yeah.
He's here now. But his thing was simple. I just want to keep getting better.
That's what I tell myself.
Just want to keep getting better. So like that is as simple as you can get. Like there is no thing that you're supposed to get to do the thing. Just got to keep getting better.
And I do. I feel like I'm getting better and better, and that's the reward for me. So that's what I always got to get in my head is like there's no destination.
To keep it.
And when I'm living in that moment, that's when I'm living in the moment. That's when I'm at my happiest.
Right.
But like I said, like even like a therapist, I don't really have like a lot of problems I want help with, like specific. It's like I almost just want someone to yap to.
Yeah.
Like I don't have like yo, this is going on and this is going on. I don't have that. It's just almost like, man, I feel odd.
Right.
Why? I don't know. You know what I mean?
And then in comes you.
Yeah.
Here's my copay.
And then
figure that
your
out.
expertise. I'm waiting. Got any more water? I just fucking. Yeah, like just that uneasiness.
Right.
But sometimes if you like even hang out with anybody and you just get like on a one-on-one,
right?
And you just be like, yeah, I have this feeling of uneasiness. Like, oh yeah, me too.
Yep.
But like I said, your mind tells you that everyone's skipping through life.
Yeah. Everyone's nailing it.
I'm making great decisions. Everything's working out.
Nailing it. You're the only one not.
Nailing it.
That's why I like listening to some podcasts. I like talking to people one-on-one. Most people like even with, I don't know if you saw Bob DeBono's on Murphy Brown.
I heard he was. I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either, but I haven't seen it. Yeah, I think he's on tonight. He's got a reoccurring role, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But I've watched Bob grind.
Yeah.
Right? And a few months back when I was sitting feeling less than and like a failure because I had this part-time job, right? And I was talking to him. And I said, yeah, I got this part-time job. And I felt like a failure saying it. And he was like, bro, everyone has a part-time gig. Everyone's doing something. It was like, if it wasn't for producing shows and his show Character Flawed and stuff like that, he goes, I wouldn't have been able to financially do this my whole life.
Yeah.
He's like, everyone has it. You know, teaching classes. Everyone's doing something.
Yeah.
And he's like, so, and his just saying that made me feel like, all right, like I was able to say it out loud, something I was embarrassed to say.
Yeah.
But like a failure. I could talk to my friends, but I'm going to get friends' comments. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I'm going to tell you I feel embarrassed and ashamed. You're going to be like, yeah, it's hard, but you got to do what you got to do. That's what I'm going to get you, my friend.
Right. Yeah.
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? You're not going to be like I said it to a guy who's a friend, but not. Like, he's not like my best friend. So like I
Right.
said it, and I'm like, I said it sheepishly, and he was like, dude, I hear you, man. We all have stuff. And he made me feel like, are you not alone in this world? What do you think you're doing? You're not alone here. So it's like talking to people helps you feel that you're not alone. And most of the things you think or feel, everyone's feeling and thinking.
Yeah. I think that's like, because, me and you stopped going to meetings pretty much.
Yeah.
And we used to have that back in the time when we needed it, that group of people that understood where we were coming from.
Right.
To bounce things off of. And
Right.
that's what I'm hoping to get out of this.
Yeah. But I find.
But we bounce things off me and you, but I'm talking like a deeper
Absolutely.
level.
Yeah, absolutely. No, you need it.
Or not so much just bouncing off, like, hey, why don't you try this?
Yeah, different perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy's got different set of tools that all your friends have.
Right.
Yeah.
I hope so. Imagine he's like, I don't know, man.
You call Gav?
Gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta do what you gotta do, man. You know what I mean? Why don't you just not think that way? Wow, you charge $200 now for that shit? Don't just think that way.
When you get up, just go to work and enjoy it.
Aren't you, when you wake up, when you feel bad,
Don't
say,
feel
I'm
bad.
not gonna let this take over me.
Yeah, I hate it's. Just don't let it bring you down.
Have you tried memes? With sunsets? Nice fonts? There's some great stuff on Instagram, Joe.
Yeah. Pinterest?
Yeah. Have you followed the Suburban Buddha? 846 _? He's got some great memes he makes. And I think he takes his own photos, but that's just a rumor.
Yeah.
I think I gotta find a new doc. I gotta get the hat guy.
Yeah, that guy. Start Googling it while you're with him.
Yeah. Like, you know this guy?
What do you rate that guy? 4 or 5?
What do you rate that guy? What do you rate yourself? What do you rate that guy? You stink. I'm breaking up with you, Doc.
It's you know what, man? Everyone in this world is spinning around this rock trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're all just trying to figure it out.
That was a great sentiment. We're all on this rock trying to figure it out.
We are. I think if people are honest with themselves, honest with where they're at, honest with their friends, honest with people around them, we would all feel less awkward and less like we're alone in this world. Like everyone, like it's like this whole thing, this social media thing where people put themselves out and portray themselves to be a thing.
Yeah, we're just not authentic.
Yeah.
We don't.
You know what I mean?
We're not fully honest. We never. We always beat around the bush.
Yeah.
No one
Passive
says what.
aggressive. Put up a picture. Look at me. Like even like Frankie. Before Frankie passed away, right? Frank, was in a relationship, and it wasn't. I mean, like I talked to him. Like I'm not putting his dirt out there, but like he was struggling sometimes.
Right.
And he'd be struggling with a relationship, and he'd be like in a serious argument they had. And then an hour later, he had a picture of him and, his girlfriend. And like, Diana, look out, my babe. And like, I just got off the phone with you.
Mm.
You were miserable 45 seconds ago.
Yeah.
And you post a picture because Frankie wanted that to be the real deal.
Right.
But the real deal was just on the phone with me.
Yeah.
And everyone's doing that. Everyone's doing the, what's up? Well, drinks on my birthday. It's like, what about the picture of you crying because you just turned 40? Is that picture up?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be like a fraud. Just be who you are. But the internet is giving us this platform to be people that we're not. Mm. Everyone's doing it. It's this mind-boggling that like you have actors, you have singers, you have models, you have comedians. We all need this social media thing to boost our
profile,
to boost our fucking brand, to make us just to get fans and to be like, look at us, we are out there entertaining.
Yeah.
And then there's a guy who works in a fucking cubicle, and there's women who are hairdressers, and I'm not saying but why is your platform like, look at me, I'm a superstar? Like, you're not. Fucking the social media is making everyone feel like they're a superstar. They're not. You're not. Going live. Who gives a fuck if you're live? Who cares? What are you going to tell me? You're at fucking Kmart? Like, what is happening? Why do you think you're important? Everyone, and I'm not even saying that we're doing live. I feel like I'm important. This is part of my job.
Or we're being creative.
We're trying to be creative and put content out.
Yeah.
People, why is everyone trying to be
If
creative?
I wasn't a comedian, I don't think I'd be having a
I don't think so
podcast.
either. But why is everyone trying to be like creative and putting why is everyone doing it?
I think everyone just wants connection.
But is it something that they all think they need to do? They think it's real? They think posting pictures of a video of everything you do?
Well, it feels good. It's addiction. It's a dopamine drip. It's a
You're getting that instant like
yeah.
people. And then
I have a friend of mine. She said she's off social media for a while. She's detoxing herself, but she doesn't have a career that needs it.
Right.
She was doing like she does like healthy eating type thing. Like her Instagram's like healthy eating stuff. All these foods she makes.
Right.
But she said it was sucking her time.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just insane.
And it gets you depressed.
It does.
Yeah.
Well, then people comparing lives. You're comparing yourself to other fake people. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, oh, look at them. They're doing this. They're always on vacation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's just this stuff that you're comparing yourself to, and you're not living your own best life.
Yeah.
You know, it's just sick. It's sick, and it's just, I don't know, man. It's extremely unhealthy to me. It's extremely unhealthy. Just you go on Instagram and
I would love to do it. Like I remember saying like I wanted to I have like the same couple people that book me. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, my circle's small, my comedy career. I'd be like, listen, I'm going to give you guys admin to my fan page to promote the shows I'm on of yours, but I want to get off for a little while.
Right.
You guys can promote me.
Yeah.
From me. Just put up those flyers so that I'm not, I just don't want to, I want to see how much better I could feel if I'm not checking things.
Right.
Yeah,
you're a lot worse than me. A lot. I don't. As far as social media, I don't go on Facebook that much.
No, but I like to put jokes. I like to put pictures.
I do, but like if you look at my Facebook traffic of my own stuff, you'll see it's very sporadic.
Yeah, but I use Facebook for jokes and what I do.
Yeah, but I don't put it up because I just don't stay engaged to Facebook anymore.
Yeah.
And on Instagram, I might be on Instagram and look at people's stories, but I don't put much up. I just don't interact as much on there anymore.
Yeah.
I tweet, the Michael K show and stuff like that, but I don't.
Yeah.
Tweet a hashtag here and there, joking around. Mm-hmm. But for the most part, I don't look at my Facebook. I don't check notifications. I don't do that. I don't care.
No.
I just don't care anymore. And political joke, you see so much political stuff online. You so much fake stuff. I see stuff from people.
I don't see as much political stuff anymore. I think because I don't interact with it.
Correct.
I think that I'm literally, my feed is puppies.
Right.
And comedians in my family. It's really, that's why Facebook doesn't bother me. You know what it is? It's just not even so much of what my actions on it. I feel like if I'm posting jokes and I'm posting pictures and I'm doing things, I feel like that's good social media.
Right.
I'm talking about when I just scroll endlessly for no reason. Yeah. That's what I want to stop doing. But I do to kill time.
Right.
When I'm bored. You know what I mean?
That's what I was saying. I'm not talking about being interactive and putting stuff up. I'm talking about just being on and looking at stuff. I don't do that.
Yeah.
I just don't. Instagram is the only one. I'll do Instagram stories to pass the time.
Yeah.
I'll just look at stories.
What was it? The other day, I usually listen to the radio, either Sirius XM, Jim and Sam, or podcasts when I'm out walking.
Right.
So the one day I just didn't. I just went straight, me and my thoughts. No, but dude,
good walk.
I was so creative. I wrote so much stuff.
Right.
I was typing away. I was writing.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's when I was coming up with those ideas for us to film.
Right.
I was like, ba, 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 ba. And that's how because my mind was working. It wasn't hijacked.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like I was in it and I was...
Right.
It's when I hijack my mind with these other things, then I disengage. That's when the negativity comes in.
Right.
But I feel if I healthy...
Yeah,
could just, you know what I mean?
Yep.
I still do it, but I cut it down.
Right.
You know what I mean? Mike, you should watch Black Mirror. The social media thing has gone nuts. Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another show I gotta watch.
Lots of shows to watch.
Too many.
I don't want to be in my phone no more. I'm gonna throw myself in front of my TV,
I can't.
my big wall phone for hours. I don't want to waste.
I do zone out. That's my problem. Is I go to my desk. I go to my room. I got my nice, comfortable chair. It's like it was so comfortable. This chair. Oh, it's so nice. So I sit in my comfortable desk chair, roll back, put my TV on, put my feet up on my desk, watch my television, and I'll just zone out on fucking Shark Tank.
I love Shark Tank.
I'll just watch it for, the 6 hours.
The marathon on CNBC. Yeah.
I'll put on Friends 6-hour marathon, watch Friends. Then before I know it's 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm like, I've done nothing but that. And that's every night.
Oh man, you ever realize how when you just sit down or try to be creative, how much work you can get done, and then you realize how much time you waste and how much you could have done.
Yeah, I think about that all the time.
Oh, like with stand up is different. 'Cause I always feel like stand up is more of like a I don't always know where my stand up comes from. It's like this.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
It's this thing that comes. I grab it and then I work it.
Right.
But like the other things, the other writing is something I could.
Yeah, the other stuff.
The other stuff.
The other stuff that we could be creating.
Yeah, it's a waste. But we are creating. I even put it out there to try and find a restaurant to shoot those in.
I saw that.
And somebody sent me a PM.
Okay.
His brother-in-law's got a restaurant. It's down in Seaside, unfortunately, but if it's free.
Like a diner, though?
Yeah, it's like it's not like a diner. It's kind of like a cafe.
Okay.
But,
Well, I'm going to reach out to him. There's a dude that I know that has a pizzeria.
Uh-huh. That'll work.
In like Hasbrook Heights, and I don't know if I've been there years ago. I know he had a front counter area. I don't know if he had a back dining room area.
Yeah.
Like if he has a little back, pizzeria dining room.
Yeah, the real reason why I asked for a counter was because I want a couple different views. So like
Right.
one sketch could be at a table, one could be at the diner. I don't want it to have the same look.
No, yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just a couple different angles.
Right.
Even if you film 2 at each angle, but it was footwork
That's it.
that I did.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So that's that. I'm tired and my
All right, me
dog
too.
wants to come in. All right, let's see. Where will I be? I'm actually going to be, if you're in Jersey, I'll be at Tierney's Tavern for the second week in a row this Sunday, filling in for our boy Mike Gaffney, who's going to the Borgata. It's a fundraiser for animal shit or something, some sort of animal.
Yeah, you still don't know it? I watched your Instagram story. You did the same fumbling around. You didn't figure it out?
No. And obviously not.
No. I will be this Friday, tomorrow, and Saturday. I'll be at the Stress Factory. 2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturdays with Tom Green. Mm-hmm. And then Sunday through Wednesday, I'll be at the Borgata with Joe Bubowitz and Louis Ramey.
Nice.
So it'd be fun week. So if you're around, come and hang.
Nice, yeah. Go to joefernandez.net to see all my future dates. Go to MikeGaffneyLive.com to see all
an
his.
updated calendar.
It'll be updated one day.
One day.
Please download the audio portion of this podcast at iTunes, iHeartRadio, any podcasting app. Just search All in Our Heads. We appreciate you listening. We appreciate you downloading, listening live. You've been listening to All in Our Heads.